All right, full disclosure, I did not play Detective Pikachu. I have not touched that DS game. I didn't really have any intention to play that game. Nothing really about it appealed to me other than like, oh, here's another Pokemon game. So I never actually got around to playing Detective Pikachu, but I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna have to probably change now. So Detective Pikachu movie came out, saw it twice, kind of. The first time the first showing that I went with all my kids, and unfortunately my son could not handle the second half of the movie. So I actually had to take him out. I missed that second half, and you know, of course, I had to go see it. I had to finish the movie. So my daughter got a kick out of it. She stayed for the whole thing. She watched the whole thing, and she really enjoyed it. But then after the kids went to sleep, I went straight to the theater, and then I just got myself another ticket and went to go see it. And how do I even begin to talk about this movie? First of all, I guess I should say spoiler free. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything about the movie for you. Not gonna do any of that. It's a good movie. It's not a like fantastic like 10 out of 10 like masterpiece movie. It's not anything like that, but it's not a bad, terrible. It's nowhere. It's not a negative. It has no negative like aspects to it. Like there are some things, if I were to nitpick, was like, yeah, okay, I'm not too sure, but that's just like me really nitpicking at that movie. But it's a good movie, and that's the thing. I remember talking about how I think the story was actually gonna be decent, and it really was. It took a couple of twists and turns that I wasn't expecting. I think, you know, when I was watching it my second time around, I was like, they hinted at that. Oh, they hinted at, and I was like, oh, wait, why didn't I catch it the first time? And I think it's because you don't really think about it that way, being a kid's movie too. But it worked. It worked very well. If I were to give this a rating out of 10, probably an 8, a solid 8. It could probably be a bit higher. Actually, I might not be giving it enough credit, but this is like the first video game movie that doesn't suck. We've had so many movies that were based on video games that just were terrible. I mean, if we're gonna go all the way back, I guess, you know, Super Mario Brothers. That had some questionable things. What else? I mean, there was Prince of Persia, which was, and then we had Assassin's Creed, which I was really looking forward to, but then that kind of was like, but Pokemon, like, let's start with the easiest thing to talk about. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. I think that just reinforced, put the nail on the door, whatever, that Pikachu is the main mascot and Pikachu is the main Pokemon and everyone's gonna re-love Pikachu again. Ryan Reynolds definitely just did that for Pikachu. I mean, Ryan Reynolds did so well voice acting this character, and it just made you want to love Pikachu again. It was great. The emotions, the speed of him talking, like it was just so natural too. It was great. It was awesome. Perfect casting choice. I don't think anyone was really worried after we saw that first trailer of him talking. I think we were just like, oh, this is gonna be good. And then this, after watching the movie, oh yeah, it's really good. The other two actors, so I've already forgot the name. I think the girl is Catherine Newton, and then the other one is Justin Smith. I might be wrong on that one, but okay? So the two main actors, they're okay. They're fine. I think the way that the movie was written was obviously for kids. I mean, it felt very much like a Disney show, where like there were some lines that were like a little bit cringy, where it's like, oh, okay, that's funny, huh? And I get it. But the way they said it, the way they were acting, it just felt like a Disney TV show. Like it just felt like a kids TV show. So I didn't like want to like knock them down, you know, on a ranking here just because of the way they were written. I mean, the movie was it's supposed to be for kids. So it makes sense the way it works. But I mean, I want to say, like, I guess the biggest positive about their acting though is how they reacted to the Pokemon, because all the Pokemon are CGI basically. Well, I mean, a lot of it is CGI. I think they use some practical effects here and there, but just like you know, with like Pikachu being on Tim Goodman, is the name of the main character, on his shoulder, and it's like kind of walking around on top of his head, and I was like, oh, okay, wow, he's really responding to that. That's really cool. And then Catherine Newton with her Pokemon, and just having like a conversation, and just reacting to where they were. I mean, like, wow, okay, yeah, give them props. That's got to be hard to do. I can't imagine, and I don't know how these actors can do it, where they can convey so much emotion and so much passion when there's nothing there for them to see. Like, they literally are acting as if the thing is real. I mean, like Transformers, I mean, for them to have to react to these robots that they don't actually see because they're put in later, like, it's got to be difficult. And so for these guys to react to these Pokemon that aren't really there probably for most of the movie, is like I said, I give them props. Very, very good. What else is there? So there's so much to talk about, but I just don't want, like I said, I don't want to spoil the movie. I think what made this movie, what was so great about this movie, was how natural this world felt. The fact that these Pokemon are just living with people. There's like this whole community, and you know, you have Pokemon working with humans, you know, directing traffic, working at cafes. Like, it just, not once was I like, why are they there? Why is that there? Why? Like, there was nothing to question about. Like, you know, you would think that in a movie like this, like, you would kind of nitpick and be like, well, that doesn't make sense because they normally wouldn't know. It was just like, yeah, I'm in this world. Like, I believe this world, and everything works so right. Like, and especially the opening shot of when they first show this small little town, you know, it just looks beautiful, and it just looks like, you know, they just put a camera on a drone, and the drone just flew over, and then this was all there. Like, it doesn't look as fake as I think people were maybe worried about, because, you know, again, a lot of these Pokemon are CGI characters, so, you know, I didn't really get that feeling that they were CGI characters. It actually felt very natural. I will say, though, you know, the CGI is not flawless, because, again, after the first time I watched it, you know, I'm totally captivated by the whole thing. But the second time when I was watching it, you know, obviously I've watched the first half, so it's like, you know what? Now I can kind of start nitpicking. I can kind of look for things, and I couldn't really find negative things to talk about this movie. But if I were to, there was one scene where I looked so hard, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's where it's fake. Yeah, okay. But I mean, that was me pulling on strings here and be like, I have to really nitpick. Like, other than that, everything else was fine. Everything else was great. And I just think that they did such a good job with this movie that it doesn't even matter if you're not originally a Pokemon fan. Like, if you just go in to this movie just to enjoy a movie, you won't be disappointed. That's the thing. You will not be disappointed with this movie. I want to say it's a fantastic movie. It is a fantastic movie. I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm super, super biased, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. But it's a good movie. It's an entertaining movie. It's an enjoyable movie. And it will not disappoint you at all. And the music behind it's great. The theme song that was thrown in there was great too. And then the end credits it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. Really like to see, I I want to see more Pokemon battling, and I'm hoping if and or when we get the sequels or more Pokemon movies, we get to see more of that battle. Because remember, Rhyme City is a city where there's no Pokemon battling, so we didn't really get to see a whole lot of battling. They teased like good moments of battling, but I want to see like a full length battle. I think that would be really, really awesome. All right, so that's gonna be it. I don't think I spoiled anything. If I did, I'm super, super sorry. But I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out there. It's a really good movie. Will I go see it again for a third time? Probably not. Time is short. I'm surprised I actually went to go see it a second time anyway, because I didn't even see Endgame twice. I only saw Endgame once, and I love that movie. So I just find it funny that I went to see Detective Pikachu twice. But I'm definitely going to be buying it digitally as soon as it comes out, as soon as that's available, and I'll be watching it again. My daughter will be watching it because, like I said, my fiance said that she enjoyed throughout the whole movie. She was really excited, and then even as she was walking out of the theater, she was like really, really happy. So definitely go check it out, guys. Don't forget to get your Detective Pikachu card too. It comes like a little booster pack. It's got 2 cards in it, but I think it's like a limited quantity thing, so just ask and make sure you get your Detective Pikachu card. I'm pretty sure it's all theaters, but it might just be Regal, because that's the first one I went to, and then the second theater didn't give me a card. I don't know, I didn't really ask either, so I'm not too concerned about it. And then what else would I say? That's it. It's a good movie. Go watch it. And then when you watch it, please let me know in the comment section what you guys think, because I'm curious. I'm a diehard Pokemon fan. Like, I've loved Pokemon since I was a kid, and I love this movie. It was a good movie. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know if I was right, if I was wrong, if I misled you. If I did, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I am. You guys are gonna enjoy this. All right, I'll see you guys next time.